Yep, it's a 10. Daggone. Ew-wee. That's kind of funky looking. You know, it would be impossible to make a YouTube video with you around.
I don't know, I might get lost in things.
The things that you say, incredibly inappropriate. I definitely have to turn off that whole child filter thing. Yeah, it might. Anymore. Done. Okay, so it hasn't been wanting to start lately. Sometimes when it starts and runs, it runs great. But other times it just cranks and cranks and cranks and there's no start. There seems to be fuel, there seems to be spark, but just intermittent, no start. So, replace the crankshaft sensor, and now we're gonna start it a few times and see if it helps. And that brake pad sensor is the thing we're changing next, along with the wheel bearings. So far, it seems to be starting great. I just don't know if I can trust it again yet. So here's the thing. Typically, it'll start first thing of the day, and then I will go somewhere. I definitely won't turn it off because I'm afraid it won't start again. Come back home, a couple hours later, go to leave, no start. So here in a bit, after we change the wheel bearings, we'll take it for a ride and see how it does. Okay, so it's been a few days. Changed the crankshaft sensor. I've driven about 612 miles now. Started it at least 3 dozen times. And so far, everything so far is so good. Everything seems great. Still haven't changed that brake sensor because we're going to wait on my air hammer attachment to come in today so that we don't have to beat on it quite so much to change that wheel bearing on that side. But here's the thing. My car wasn't doing what most people say there's doing that theirs is doing whenever they have the problem with the crankshaft sensor. So mine sounds more like a lot of people explain with their camshaft sensor. I had no problems with it running. It ran fantastic. It just didn't want to start all the time. Didn't shut off when I was driving. It didn't do anything crazy.